the marker. Has the first down and more.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Breaks free. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. A throwaway there. He gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Martin. It's an out route and catch made. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Terrapins churn out another first down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. With the catch, it's Coleman. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Back to throw again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, but no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. It's Beebe. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up into 36.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking tackles. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. The Jayhawks come to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Throws out the stiff arm. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The pocket breaking down. Finds his man. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Jayhawks, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Back, it's Martin. The pass rush closing in. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with the 29. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line again.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Terrapins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling. 2nd
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Martin. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Maryland. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14, Kansas, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
The Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Kansas! This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Martin. On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
He gets loose. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Terrapins. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown? That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Hayes. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Returner is blocked out. It's a start on the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Terrapins hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Martin. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Terrapins will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. The ball is picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, the quarterback keeps controlled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. And it works. The first down to the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Ray moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Catch made by the tight end. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun running play call.
Can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he'll back here on third down. But not before picking up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's contact on the throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Third and short here in this playoff game, in the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. To screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Defense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. To throw, it's Martin. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Throw to the running back in the flat. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Maryland. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Bringing it out. It's Hayes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off moving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it rip. He makes the grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for him.
Grab down the middle. It's Hayes. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Being set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he gains it all. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Martin. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over and then put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Bringing pressure. Off target and incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep to the right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grinding away on the ground. He shreds the tackle.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kansas, 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Back-to-back deep shots. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's looking deep again. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down play coming up. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. That clock moving.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. Using his legs, it's Lewis. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And in the final minute now, quarterback will take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.